And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting this one, Sean Manaea.
Leading off tonight for
He's had his
San
ups and
Francisco.
downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swing and a base hit. Horner flies around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Estrada gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him. One gone here.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. One down. Now it's J.D. Davis.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. 10 hits in his last 5.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Mets coming to bat. Back here at Citi Field. Today's starting pitcher, Jordan Montgomery. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Harrison Bader.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, Austin Slater stands in. The lefty fires. In the air, right field. Marte snags it on the run. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled to first. And there are 2 outs. Here's Nico Horner.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
That's to third, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that is that. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty swinging a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the
fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 1 out, base is empty. This one in the air. Wade drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. They're down 4-0. On to the third inning, and the batter now, Jorge Soler. The wind to the pitch. And that's outside. Now one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Chapman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy.
The other way. Fair ball. The relay Tries to get back and save.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he
left field. Nimmo makes the play. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-0. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And there's a ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
One ball, one
no
strike.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 7-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Sean Manaea, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Jose Butto taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adrian Hauser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
No, that's it.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 2-2. And another ball.
Count full.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Tyrone Taylor, as the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Brett Beatty stands in now and watches strike one. The Giants up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nico Horner. Big swing and a miss.
All these Giants putting together some
strike.
really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Going to count 1 and 2. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt. The pitch. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the DH, Tyro Estrada, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. We'll say you win.
0-1.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. His second home run of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Out there to center. Bader should have it. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Now it's J.D. Davis. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Man at first, and up next for San Francisco, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. The pitch. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. Ball one there.
That's a ball. 1-1.
The 1-2. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive. Soler right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Flied out his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and deals. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Around second is Marte. To third, in there safely.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And now it's even up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base hit and a run in to score. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Harrison Bader digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Base hit and a run in to score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Taylor in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. And ball 1. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Scoring is Lindor, and he'll make it into third with a triple.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you. Feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
1-1.
4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Giants 9 and the Mets 4. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Patrick Bailey. Buto back to work. Way high there. 1-0. Bailey measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Caught and missed, struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count.
And that one hammered. Bader racing after it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Nico Horner, the next Giant to hit. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. Goes to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Austin Adams gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 10 and the Mets 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground, right side. Wade steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up to hit. There's a strike. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Horner gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Jeff McNeil stands in. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Corner. Tosses to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Back here in Queens, stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. And the pitch. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
That one not close. And that is ball one. And the righty deals. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Bader should have it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. One for 3. And that's down and away.
1-0.
The Giants up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, J.D. Davis.
Nope,
that one
that's
way
it.
inside. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground. McNeil gets it to first, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Giants 10 and the Mets 4. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon.
The pitch.
Nimmo.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
To the right side, Horner. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Stepping in, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now 1 missed.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Tattooed and gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they cut into the lead. It's 10-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Jordan Montgomery won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Logan Webb comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that one handled. Sends it across to first. Lindor retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Harrison Bader. And that one clips the corner. There's a strike. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. In the air, left field. Slater gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And here is Patrick Bailey. And that's outside. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Phil Bickford, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ottavino also getting ready. The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now a chance for Austin Slater. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 11-5. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Oh, the throw is wild. Nico Horner, the next Giant to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
In effect.
Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. Rips that one center field. Bader flashes the leather on the running catch. And digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 11 and the Mets 5. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Tyrone Taylor. Webb back to work. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-2 is the count.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Wouldn't chase that time. Out to short, Chapman. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Hit hard on the ground to short. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. Brings it in, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adam Ottavino hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's Matt Chapman. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Ottavino goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. J.D. Davis, the next Giant to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. And it's fouled away. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Mets 5. On to the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Starling Marte. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Towards first. To second. There's one. Back to first. Double play. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that'll do it. We go to the ninth, and now Patrick Bailey.
Leading off for San Francisco, the catcher, number 14, Patrick.
And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Austin Slater, the next Giant to hit.
Austin Slater.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Phil Bickford getting ready to go. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. On a line out towards center. Bader makes the catch. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Rocketed out towards right center. Bader makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Mets 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The wind of the pitch.
Alonso.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line. Slater makes the grab, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Here's Francisco Lindor. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
The Giants up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
There's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. So last chance for the Mets. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final